this presentation, I will talk about the data management for the business decision making of Nike. This is the outline for the presentation. First of all, we got introduction. Nike is the world's largest market of sportswear and footwear, and this has always been the innovation, not just in the product design, but it's also in the data-driven business decisions. So this study is attempt to determine how Nike manage data, as well as the benefit and the cons of the such strategies, as well as the ethical issues. So this research looked at the Nike data management system, evaluate their efficiency, and giving the suggestion for the improvement. And the key concept and the process in the data management at Nike. And Nike gathered the vast amount of data from the several sources, including the sales transaction, customers feedback, content consumption, social media interactions, and the supply chains activity. And I relied on the effective data management to maintain the competitive edge and achieve strategy objective. And with the key concept, we got the data collections, process, data type, data storage, and data analytics, result visualizations, and relevant hardware and software. And with the data collection process, I use a variety of methods to collect the data, which include the point of sale system, online transaction, customer survey, and the social media monitoring, and other sources where the customer leave the chase. And the collected data range from the structured data, including the sale figure and the customer demographic, to unstructured data from the customer review and the social media post. With the data type, Nike manage data with 4 categories, which is transactional data from sales transactions on order details, inventory levels, and customer data, and demographic, purchase history, loyal program data, and the operational data. And the last one is social media. With the data storage, Nike secure its data utilizing both on the premise and the cloud storage solutions. And this including structured data warehouse and in unstructured data lake, which are constructed using the technology such as the Amazon Web Service and the Microsoft Azure. With the data analytics, I use the modern data analytics tool to get insight of their data. With the descriptive analytic to get better prior performance, and the predictive analytic with the predictive prescriptive analytic is recommend the action based on the data insight. With the result of the visualization, I present these insight using the visualization technologies like Tableau or the Power BI, building the dashboard and the report for the different stakeholder and aid the decision making. So they can have the relevant hardware and software. With the Nike utilize the hardware and software such as the high performance service and the data storage system, network and infraction control. And with the database management by, for example, like SQL server, an analytic platform like Hadoop or Spark, and with the visualization tool. With the benefit and limitations of the data management at Nike. With the benefit, they can improve the decision making, and with the discover top selling goods and manage the inventory level by evaluate the sale data. Therefore, the avoiding the stock out with the surplus inventory, with enhance the customer experience. So personalizing the marketing initiative based on the planned purchase history and preference, increasing engagement and satisfactions. With the Nike Plus membership program, they can gather the data on the clients. So, but they still have the limitation with the data quality issues with inaccurate or inaccurate of the data might result in inaccurate the conclusions and the bad decisions. If the client feedback data is not adequate with it may result in the product and develop the effort. So with the high cost, implement and sustain the complex data management system requires a substantial of technological and investment. And with the privacy concern, so the compliance with the data protection with standard, for example, like the GDPR requires the source of data and the governance of systems, so ongoing to monitoring. Its only breach of the client data may lead to the legal consequences and harm to the Nike brand. And with the critical analysis of the data management for the decision making, they can process are generally adequate. Why are these areas that might not be improved? So the existing method is essentially catered to naive decision making required, while their efficiency varies. So they can first is appropriate process is predictive analytic. NICE use the predictive analytic to forecast the demand and adjust the productions of schedules is perfectly appropriate. So for example, like using the predictive analysis during the major audit events to estimate the increased demand for the certain goods and adjust the production accordingly. And they can have like inappropriate process. They will rely on the social media data. Overall reliance on the third-party data from social network sites may the problematically due to the potential bias and error. For example, like certain search inappropriate of hashtag or chain may be misinterpreted and the general shift in the consumer behavior. So when it really driven a small or vocal minority to come over it, nine must be access to the authentically such as the data short and um, cross the reference of social media data with the same number, customer service, and the other international indicator may help to provide a more full and upgrade the picture. With the inappropriate process, while the Nike data may usually effectively, but there's always a room for improvement, particularly in the utilizations and the verification of the external data source. By mastering this method, I can ensure that its judgments are based on the most accurate and trustworthy data available. So with the recommendation for the improving the data management at night, they can use the excessive dependence on the external data resource without the sufficient of verification might result in inaccurate conclusions about the client preference. And with the data storage, they should combine the data storage technology to build a single data warehouse that allow to extensive data analysis and eliminated of the data silos. Data analysis. Accurate data management has been several drawbacks and it needs addressing. With the result of the visualizations complex unfriendly dashboard may overwhelm user by dismissing and the usefulness of the data visualizations. And I may increase the data driven insight by the designing user-friendly dashboard with the substance of the relevant of information. So when I can order process is represented with the data flow diagram that cover the data gathering, data quality of assurance, data source storage, analytic, and action come out. So to get the insight into the customer preference and sale pattern, data is the evaluate and utilizing the descriptive and predictive analytic. So dashboard and report are used to display the information and provide the meaningful success suggestion for the marketing, inventory management, and customer support. This is the data flow diagram. Below, this is for the night customer. First of all, is the customer can like place order and give the good and the bad feedback to the sales person, so they can confirm the order and then send the order to the order system. So the order details and inventory status will come into the inventory system. So after they got the order, they will send the information and the shipping detail to the shipping department, and the salesperson have to report daily information about the order or the data of the customer to the accounting department, so they can confirm the shipping and send the confirmation to the customer. So the customer first is the customer. They will place the order and receive the good and the bad feedback, and the sales person who will confirm the order, send the order details, and with the daily report. And the order system will provide the order information, check inventory status and inventory system. And the inventory system will send the shipment information to the shipping department, and they can confirm the shipping to the clients, and accounting receive the regular update from the salesman. With a clear role, they can like have particular responsibility to encourage their responsibility, and defining the flow information provide the transparency. And the daily report will keep the financial record up to date and transparent. With the creating of accordingly and operations. With the responsibility assignment metric is RAM, guarantee that each duty of data management process is the explicitly delegate, and this precise definitions of responsibility to help in the data management and improve the trustworthy of finding. With the task and the role, we got to take order, record the orders, shipping, and complete the order, and with the daily report. And this is the RAM table, which is creating the responsible of the taking order, record order for the sales person, store manager, and super accountant and owner. And sales persons with RNA responsible to reliable on the customer order. Store manager is as a C consult and ensure that the order taking is procedural run well. And the sales person which is R responsible to keeping track of the order of the data. And the shipping is RNA. They're responsible for the shipping procedure. And with the complete order, shipper will responsible for informing the clients to offer of the order fulfillment, and they will have the daily report from the store manager HNR, responsible to reliable for creating the daily report, and accountant R, responsible for examining the financial component to the report. So the owner can be informed about like daily operations and reviewing by the report. The additional of method can be like they should have the regular team meeting, like schedule consistent meeting during which is team member provide an update on their responsibility. This guarantee the accountability and the transparency in the operations as all the individual of organizations of their obligation. So with the status of their assignments, with the aligning of the data management. Nike is on one strategy goal is to improve the customer experience. So with this, including the feedback from the viral channel, is like surveys, social media, and customer service interactions, identifying the key themes and the issues may sorry for interrupting. With the Nike one strategy goal, and we could continue with the development of the customer service team with insight inform the improvement. While this method is entailed expensive for installing the sophisticated text mining and sentimental of analytics of the technologies, and it needs a strong change of the management technique to ensure team act on the finding, and it had to be ability to increase the customer experience and reach key. And the last one, we come to the conclusion, and the report is concluded by the examining the nine data management practice, especially with the manner in which the data empowers and business decisions to achieve the competitive edge, and by the interacting of the data storage, employing the advanced analytics, creating the user-friendly interface, and the implement of robust data validations, this challenge will be resolved. And with the RAN metric and the comparison of data government will framework and implement to ensure the accountability and transparency in the data administration. This is a reference. Thank you for listening.